I'm John Roderick, and I'm answering as many Seattle tourism questions as I possibly can. It's Hey Seattle! Hey Seattle, what are some good activities I can do with my teenage kids? Well, to help me answer that question, I invited one of the most teenage people I know, my good friend Ben Beres, local artist and awesome guy. Hi, Ben.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. So, if you, let's say, for instance, were showing Seattle off to a teenager, or were yourself a teenager experiencing Seattle, like what kind of spots would you? I mean, it's hard to entertain a teenager, right?
Right.
So, what would you do to keep a teenager occupied?
Well, I feel like there's a ton of things to do as far as hiking and the outdoors. I love the Mariners. The Seahawks are great. Always a treat for any kid. Being an artist, I love going to museums, and I would take them to museums. The Fry is free. On Sundays, the Henry is also free. And the Seattle Art Museum has a ton to offer as well.
Now, if you were a teenage kid and you were maybe bored by traditional art, like hung in a museum, is there a place that you could take a teenager where the art was a little bit more interactive or a little bit more on the cutting edge?
Yeah, I think a hidden gem is in Georgetown. There's a cluster right downtown in Georgetown that has pinball and button making. There's Rainier glass blowing. There's Fantagraphics, which is a lot of graphic novels and comic books. Bridge Productions and the Alice are little galleries that have work that isn't quite normal or really would be in museums.
Ben, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Anytime.
Awesome. Here comes the train.